Right now, I gotta give you shit. I gotta give you shit, William. I gotta give you shit. You told me. You told me we're gonna make it to the playoffs, brother. I'm looking at the standings right here. We are not even in the 500. We're at 0.480, 49 wins, 53 losses. We're 3 wins away from the Rangers. We're in fourth place of the American League West, and everybody else on the Central and the East, we're not even close to them. How the fuck are we gonna make it to the playoffs?
Have you looked at the wild card standings?
Not,
I've been telling you from the beginning, we're making playoffs not through the division, we're making playoffs through the wild card standings. That's what I've been preaching to you. You're clearly not paying attention.
yeah, I just don't see.
Not because you're here talking about like no shit. I've never said we're gonna win the West. I said we're making playoffs through the wild card.
Let me go to AI mode. So okay, right here they have on the East. Well, I don't know how to read this fucking AI bullshit. Okay, let me go to Fox.
I'll walk you through it, homie. I got you. Hold on.
Oh, you have it on your side?
Yeah, wild card, right? So wild card. American League wild card. We are, it's loading, 4 games back from Boston.
Okay.
4 games. All that means is you win 4 games and you're back in the picture. You know, like you're basically back on, but obviously everybody else has to lose. But it's you still have. We just finished the All-Star break. We just finished the first 2 series from the All-Star break. We still have a lot of baseball left to do. We still have the deadline. At the deadline, people decide whether they're buyers or they're sellers. It's that simple. You know, the Angels, as of right now, it's like, shit, what are we doing? I've been like, hey, you either go all in or you go all in, but you don't sell. Do not sell. I've always said it. I've said it in one of my videos. You have to let this team go. Like, go. Whether or not you make playoffs or not, don't trade away your players because you have to show some sort of culture in this team. And it's if you can't build chemistry, you just keep trading away all your players. You can't. You know, so yes, you have a few players that I'm like, okay, go ahead and let him go. And really, I'm just maybe 1 or 2 players out there that you could trade out, but you're keeping everybody else. Like, I don't care what people are saying. I've said it, then I'll say it now. We're making playoffs through the wild card slot. That's how we're gonna make playoffs, not through the division.
So wild card. You still believe so?
I'm saying.
You're still.
When you're talking about, you just came back from the All-Star break and you took 2 out of 3 from the Phillies. The Phillies, the Bryce Harper, the Trey Turners, the Brandon Marshes, the fucking Phillies, and you took 2 out of 3 from them. And then you go to New York. You should have taken game 1. You blew it. And then game 2 was whatever. Game 3, we got robbed by fucking umps. I could show you a damn video of how the hell we got robbed.
I saw that.
Ridiculous. Those were freaking ridiculous calls that I'm just like, how? You know, obviously, again, something a lot of people don't know is the Angels keep getting the worst calls against them that affects their games. And it's like, why? Like, I don't understand why, but there's a lot of umps that are, for some reason, umping against us in a way. You know, it's like, you know, we're playing against America here, or Real Madrid, if you want to call it, you know, but it's that simple. I'm just like, so yes, do I see them making playoffs? Yes. Like, you just have to believe and go with it. Like, you can't base an entire season off of 2 series.
You're telling me to become a Raider fan and be delusional. You're telling me to become a Cowboys fan and be delusional. I don't want to get my hopes up just for us to miss the playoffs.
There's a difference between the Raiders and the Angels, bro. Like, I'm sorry, but Raiders when was the last time they were good? One David Carson injury away from Super Bowl? Hell no, you know. You know, so no, the Raiders have been 8-8 at the best. You know, that was the best record, I think. In recent memory, when the last time they made playoffs, they had like, hey, Chargers, let's go ahead and tie this game together so we could both make it a playoffs, right? And then they ended up not doing that, and they called a timeout, and the Raiders went through. But regardless, on a field goal, like, you're talking about, no, this is a big different concept. You know, in football, you have the same 2 teams in the Super Bowl every year. That's not baseball. When was the last time in baseball you had back-to-back champions? Like, you know, it hasn't happened since probably the Yankees, 01, 02, or 03.
Wasn't it Houston?
Sorry, 99. No, Houston hasn't won back-to-back. Houston cheated back in 17 against the Dodgers, and then they just won it recently, you know. But no, they haven't won back-to-back. You know, yes, they're in the championship series a lot, but not the World Series. But again, half of those times, how many times did Houston actually cheat to get there, to get to the championship series? It's that simple. Like
Wasn't it
obviously,
twice?
they cheated to win it all, and they got exposed for it. Yes. Has it been more than that? Maybe, we don't know. It hasn't been said, but you can't say, oh, it's been one time that they cheated. Like, no, it just hasn't been proven that it's been more than that.
All right, I have the list here. The last time that baseball had back to back,
Yankees,
uh,
99, 2001, 2000, I believe.
give me a second. You might be right. Yankees three-peated 98, 99, and 2000.
I just said that. That's the last time there was a back-to-back champion, and that was a three-peat. And obviously, that was back when Joe Torre was in the league, fucking managing the Yankees. Now he's, and somewhere in the office executives, whatever. But that was the last time. Ever since then, not one's a back-to-back. And if there is a kind of sort of back-to-back, would be the Giants, where it was one on, one off for 3 years back in 2010, 2012, and 2014. But it's that simple. Like, that's the best part of baseball. They have, maybe the Dodgers this year. Maybe, I highly doubt they repeat.
The Texas Rangers went back to back losing.
Yeah, against who? Against the Phillies and against Tampa Bay. No, not Tampa Bay.
The Giants, the Cardinals.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And then the Dodgers, they went back to back losing.
Against the Red Sox and against the Astros.
The Astros. I was actually rooting for the Red Sox in that game.
Both teams who actually cheated. Like the Astros cheated in 17, and then the Red Sox cheated in 18.
Okay, so you're still playing, you're still hoping, you're still pushing. We'll see if it does happen. Like I said, I just only get hopeful. But that's the difference between a casual fan to a fan. That you're more deep. I'm more looking at the numbers, watching a few games here and there, watching more highlights. Because I can't sit through because I watch a lot of TV. And I have to keep up with my other sports, especially when it comes to like boxing and shit like that. But you're saying wild card game for sure.
For sure. See it this way. You don't have to go that far back into memory. 2021, Atlanta Braves wild card spot. What they do? They went through wild card. They beat the number 1 seed in the Dodgers. Fucking choked the hell out of them. And then they went against the Astros in the World Series, and they beat the Astros.
Yeah, we'll see. And then
that was a wild card team.
Do they pick up the pitcher from the Dodgers now that they released him?
Who
was it? Arias, I think they released Arias.
Julio Urias.
Urias.
He should never be back in the league. If for some reason someone picks him up, then you don't know this other player. There's a guy named Trevor Bauer who played for the Dodgers, who got banned because assault on a girl because they had sex. But then he was like, no, she wanted to get beat up that bad during sex. Like, I have the text to prove it. They went through a whole court case. He won the lawsuit, and he's still blacklisted on MLB. As to opposing Julio Urias, there's a whole video of him beating his girl out in the street. So I'm like, if he gets signed by a team, it's just like, okay, this is really blacklisted.
It's gonna look really bad. It's gonna look really bad.
I doubt anybody picks him up. I'm pretty sure, 100% sure, he's not gonna be in the World Baseball Classic next summer. It's just not gonna happen.
It sucks. There's dumb people like that. You guys are millionaires. You guys are. At the end of the day, we're humans, right? But you should have been taught better growing up.